Good afternoon, my name is Michael Kablan, and I'm a second year student from the African Leadership Academy. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. Throughout my life, I've been able to understand many of the problems in our communities. Young people tend to understand from our system that they don't have the capacity to change things in their community. But throughout my journey, I've been able to understand that young people have this capacity. It just depends on their willingness to do it.
My journey has started when I and my brother discovered a problem in our community. The problem was that we found out that students will be in English or any other language classes for more than 5 years and still not gain anything from it. In response to this, we decided to create an English club, which will help students develop the language by involving fun activities to help students feel the passion for the language through amusement and fun. We proceeded with songs, national anthem translation, presentation, and theater. With all these activities, we saw that some students were just doing bad because they didn't see the need of learning English or any other language. Our objectives then was to make students see the opportunities and importance of learning foreign languages. We sometimes made partnership with the USA Embassy Information Resource Center in Abidjan. Besides this, we were also called to make the sketch to launch a national 2 weeks dedicated to environmental sanitation in our country. All this to impact the students and make them see the importance of learning the English language. We at that time had a great impact on the students, who now knew that they could go to the USA Embassy and do research and try to find their college or try to reach a level of English that they would like to reach, or simply just go there to read books. Another very great part of my life was the creation of AGIL, Association des Jeunes Leaders Ivoiriens pour le Leadership. It's an association of young Ivorian leaders for leadership and entrepreneurial purpose. We've built this organization with 6 very impactful people who today I will trust with my life. We are all applying to the African Leadership University. We knew each other when we were all put in one online class called African Rising course of ALE. This team of 7 young passionate people became a team I can say today people I value and I'm ready to be partners with anything in life. We all had a chance to identify issues in our community that we could help resolve with our little strength. We started with a visit in an orphanage to make donations and also try to see the conditions in which the students were living. Our second impact was about saving environment. We understood first that our country's greatest rubbish production was from markets. And in order to impact, we should not just go to people and give them materials, but we should first sensitize them. So we proceeded with sensitization. Also, we went to the market, talked to the women, tried to understand why they were acting like this, and try also to change their mentality concerning rubbish by telling them that what they are putting into this market can damage people's health and their own health. And that was the second activity of AGIL. My journey after AGIL was becoming an ALE student. Being at ALE helped me a lot in the sense that it makes me see some of my weaknesses. Firstly, I was one of the students in my year group to come late. So when I arrived, I knew some people, but where everybody would speak, I was quiet. I was quiet in my hall. I was quiet on the soccer field. I was quiet in assembly. Couldn't ask any question. It was a challenge for me to approach people since groups were already formed. I had this crew that I will always hang out with. My first way of coming out was drum and music. People then started asking, who is this person? And I had then the opportunity to say my name. Michael Kablan N'tumy Appia from Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. After it, I came out with the soccer field. I wasn't a very good player, but being on the soccer pitch with others made me know me, and I also knew people. In the second term of my journey at ALA, we created the Kijani Club. Kijani Club was impactful because of our products and our mission on the campus. In Kijani too, I worked with a team that helped me to reach objectives on the club. During a community activity called Do Something Cool last year, we made 2 lamps, one made from plastic spoon and bottle, and another lamp made with newspapers. We wanted by this initiative make people know that we can recycle and still be creative. At the end of the year, Kijani Club was called as one of the best clubs in ALA. Not because we had too many people, but because we were determined to do what we wanted to do and to make people understand the purpose of the club. Help environment, but also help in reusing things that are usable.
As it is possible to notice this, I've always in these 3 experiences tried to understand first what was going on in my community, try to understand the challenges, the problem that people were facing, and try also in my way to solve these problems with a team. Because I think that a team is the best way of understanding something or understanding something going on in one sub-community. You can be in a community, see one problem, but the perspective you have may not be the perspective of someone else. That's why I think that being in a diverse group with people different, with different way of thinking, with different way of seeing things always helps. So my way of doing things or of getting things to be done in impacting my community is having a team. And for me, a team means everything in the world, because with a team you can do better than having your own self-opinion, and I think that a team is the only way to go far if you want to understand something in a community. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Michael Kablan N'tumy Appia, and I'm applying to be a student, a freshman student at the Rochester